guys, welcome back to my Horizon Forbidden West playthrough. Last episode we played Capture the Clone, so now we have Beta on our team as well. And there was a lot of story and a lot of knowing how she came to be a part of Far Zenith and how she got away. This episode we're gonna clear out a couple side quests, and then we're going to go after Poseidon if there's time at the end. So we are going to do this quest first, Blood for Blood, because we are way more than level ready for it. And we're going to go from there. Okay. Okay. So we just haven't cleared that part of the map yet, I guess. Okay. Well, let's see how close we can get. I remember what this is now. Okay.
Greetings, warrior.
How do they do it?
Okay. Let's go!
We
Walk
share the
among
same
us.
mission.
We should look to the defenses. They would bring in Hikaru's honor.
Okay. Yeah, I still need to find another mount. Huh. Bigger step. Okay. And we don't have anything for large health potions. Okay. I don't know, what do you guys prefer when it comes to getting around? Do you guys prefer to use a mount, or do you just run everywhere? You'll have to let me know. I feel like you get to see a little bit more when you run, but it can also be time consuming. Like if you want to get somewhere fast, there's always fast traveling, but if you haven't been to the area yet, you kind of have to deal and hoof it. Palm trees. I love the butterflies around the plants. There.
You came. Good.
I told you I would.
Aloy, the outpost is just over there. Are you ready?
The rebels aren't going to give up without a fight.
Then we'll have to give them one. The bloodshed won't end until Regala is defeated. What matters is their prisoner Nikala. Maybe she knows where Kavo's squad went.
Okay, let's head in then.
Okay. Oh, blocked by a little tree. More dust. I love it. It just adds to the atmosphere. Ah, here we go.
Post. I need to take out the leader.
lots of goodies.
Keep that in mind.
What is that noise? Okay, it was the creature walking by.
Cover me while I check something out.
Okay.
I've got you.
Nice.
Like I was never here.
Now that's how we're gonna try and keep it. Just need to be closer to this.
What do you have to report? You do with some training, gotta keep sharp.
See one down there. You guys, I'm training to be the next Batman. What, the person I killed? Oh, that wasn't the smartest move ever. Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay. And I'm still on fire. Okay. Well, at least we essentially took everybody down. Oh, there's one more. Okay. Alright, it's the leader.
are! Intruder!
I hate these things.
I want
More ammo for
I appreciate it, but like I would rather not die right now.
That was all I had.
Nice. Yeah, those guns are just... Ugh. It's great when I'm using something like that. Them, not so
I
much.
can grab this from my stash later.
Okay.
I want everybody giving their full attention.
Didn't actually need that,
It's
right?
over.
Oh, we were missing one. Where?
Got you now! Get over here!
We strike together.
That's all of them.
Our scouts said they saw Nakala tied up at a wood post.
Let's look around.
There's something else down here.
Rain's really coming down.
As they say, Aloy, when it rains, it pours.
There, that's the post.
Oh, no Nakala, obviously. But maybe the rebels moved her. I can look for tracks. There. Tracks leading away from the post.
Where do they go?
There's rope. Just enough to bind someone. Blood. From the rebels or Nakala?
We're just going around in a circle.
Dead end.
No. I think there's something under that wood.
Oh, it's a... Okay.
Take my hand, Nakala. Steady now.
Where am I? Chaplain? Is that you? And with an outlander.
Whoa. How'd you end up down there?
Rebels had me strung up. They thought I'd give up intel about lowland squad movements by letting me bake in the sun. Managed to slip my bonds and make a run for it. They made me pay for that. Last thing I remember was a crack on the head and the taste of dirt. How'd you end up here?
We're looking for Cavo. His squad was last spotted leaving this outpost.
Yeah, he was here. It was his squad that attacked us on the road. My comrades got away, but I was taken. Cavo tied me to the post himself. If you're looking for him, Chaplain, I'm afraid you'll only find a dead end. His loyalties are clear.
Do you know where his squad went?
I overheard them mention Fall's Edge.
Then we'll pick the search up from there. I'll go ahead and meet you at Fall's Edge, southwest of here.
Dekka, if Cavo attacked her squad...
No! He's not lost to us yet. We have to find him and turn him from this path.
Okay. I'll see you there.
Hmm.
What about you? That wound needs to be looked at.
It'll scar. I just need to rest a bit, then I'll report into the Grove. I'm telling you, Bloodhair. The chaplain might not want to hear it, but her grandson is a traitor.
I guess we'll see about that.
Grandson. Okay. I couldn't remember if it was, like a son or a nephew. I didn't think it was a son, but I couldn't remember what the relation was. Oh my goodness. At least it's sunny again.
I can grab this from my stash later.
Hi, little fella. It's a peccary. Interesting. Oh, he does have what I need. Alright, pal.
Chill to the core. Almost done. Come on. Oh. Really? Did you heal yourself?
I need more of this ammo.
Yeah, that hurt. Oh, you guys, I think I'm gonna need a band-aid after this.
Use it all up.
Ooh, killer. Don't wave your tail at me. It's still not the one I needed. didn't think those hit, and I was aiming right at him. Ha! We made it to level 25! At least we didn't die. Some peppers. I need berries.
I'll keep these on me.
Let me make sure I actually got that component. Yes! Oh, I got the parts for everything. Nice. I feel accomplished. Oh, bristleback. What is that? Clamberjaw. Interesting. But I'll leave you guys to, I don't want to deal with them clamberjaws just yet, so we're gonna leave that bristleback alone.
Come on, see my stash later.
Guys, make sure you do your hunting. You need the meaty resources.
An outpost. Guess this marks the start of lowland territory. I could resupply before moving on.
Rumor? You gonna talk to me? Like, what's going on here? There we go.
You're the outlander who stood against Regala and her rebels.
Only if it means we're good here.
Don't worry. I'm not here to drink your blood. Or whatever you Easterners think we do. The slaughter at the embassy wasn't your fight. Yet you stood by the marshals.
Night already.
And by our chief at the Grove. As far as I'm concerned, you're no enemy of the Tanakh. But you're gonna need help if you plan on surviving the clanlands. I hear and see many things as a scout. I could share them with you, aid you on your journey.
I'd be grateful.
Well then. I've heard rumors that the Old Ones left treasure in the ruins west of here, by the coast. Some of our squads have tried to find it, but none have succeeded.
Sounds like a challenge.
Interesting.
Might be worth
Tread
taking a
careful,
look when I
Jake.
can.
The lowlands are a dangerous place.
Well, hello there. I just want to use this workbench. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, that would be good. Get a couple more of these. Nora Valiant. I like that outfit. It's nice. Taro Hardweave. Oh, it has a little bit of something for everything. Let's check the other one. It's much better. Yeah, I think I like that one. Oh, I can't buy either of them anyway. I do want to sell. I have a bunch of resources I can sell. Nice. Yeah, shards are never the problem. It's everything else. Oh, excuse me, fellas. Okay. Where are we on the map? Oh, we're getting down there. What's this? The long coast. Open the arena. Find a use for the key. Ah, okay. So I got a lot of little things to do. Well, this looks like a rather rickety bridge.
Feeling exposed out here. Without the cover of the jungle. This'll make a good dye.
Oh. What's back here? I think I'm too far. Whoa! Something set the animals off. Machines. Acid bellowbacks.
Acid won't make much of a dent.
Oh, there is. Oh, stalkers. The question is, if I run, can I get away from them fast enough? Oh. Some Tanakh soldiers were taken down. I can't English today, apparently.
There's Fall's Edge. Dekka should be waiting for me in there.
There is a lot going on here.
We must all unite.
Regala attack the cool. All blades against Chief's
May your name be honored.
The trials of the hunting grounds are hard, but such things are not meant to be easy.
Breeding courier serves you well.
An honor champion. I'm Nako. Have you been out to the Valley of the Fallen by chance?
Don't think I have. Why? What's there?
My idiot little brother. The valley is a test of endurance and skill from my clan, the Lowlanders. But it's been closed for months. Commander's orders. There have been reports of strange lights off the coast, and the whole area is crawling with deadly machines. But Dax, reckless and bare-armed as he is when in any way, never takes no for an answer. Convinced 2 others to go with him, too. They've been missing for days, and now Marshal Ivir has been sent in to bail them out.
Strange lights, deadly machines, and missing soldiers. Sounds like a lot, even for a
I
marshal.
think we just ran
I'd
past
go by
that.
myself, if I wasn't stuck on transport duty.
I'll find your brother, if I can. Where is this valley?
South of here, towards the coast. Look for the climbing path on the cliffs. It marks the start of the valley. And if you see my brother, knock him on his ass for making me worry.
Okay, I need to do a puppy potty run. Okay, Daisy's doggy bladder has been satisfied, so. By the way, Daisy is my corgi. You guys have probably seen her sleeping on the bed in the background of a couple videos, so.
Strange lights off the coast. Whatever it is, it can't be good.
Okay. Vulture Wishbone. Oh my goodness, there's so much to do! We should... I don't know. I kind of want to go over this way, get that Tallneck, and finish the thing with Talana once we're finished up over here.
I should look into it when I'm out that way.
I heard your brother earned a mark from the kidnap.
And then we go to Vegas. Oops, excuse me.
Your blade is to be respected. Nice place of armor.
We walk into
This place is a little maze.
I'm telling the truth.
Listen to him, Oroke.
Not a
Ah,
chance.
here we go.
He's a traitor.
Oh, gotta talk to Dekka first.
Dekka, what's going on?
Aloy, I'm glad you're here. This is Oroke, leader of Fall's Edge.
So you've enlisted the Chief's champion in your dull-bladed efforts.
You must be Cavo, then.
My grandson. And a soldier trying to right his mistakes.
Or trying to lure us into a trap. My scouts caught him, sneaking around on the outskirts of the village.
I wasn't sneaking around. I was coming to warn you. The rebels are planning an attack. They're going to send a machine straight through this village. I left my post when I realized what they were planning. You have to believe me.
Where are the rebels now?
They were hunting for the machine north of here. I can show you the way.
The only thing you'll do is face trial by combat. You betrayed your clan. Your chief. Blood and blades will decide your fate.
I'll fight whoever you want, after we stop the attack.
Why destroy this village? I thought Regala's fight was with Hikaru.
Hikaru was a lowlander before he was chief.
Oh.
Unlike the Desert and Sky clans. We stand behind him without question. Fall's Edge is a strategic midpoint between the Grove and our capital on the coast.
Huh.
It's true. Our orders were to cut off Hikaru's support from the Lowland clan. But I thought that meant disrupting supply routes, not slaughtering an entire village.
You said you defected after you found out about the attack. Why'd you change your mind?
When I joined the rebels, I thought Regala was going to lead us into battle against our old enemy, the Karja. But all we've done is kill each other. And for what? Pride? Vengeance? So when my squad leader told us about the mission to destroy this village, I left my post.
Don't believe his lies. Anyone who deserted the tribe to join Regala knew exactly what they were getting themselves into.
Not everyone.
Okay.
If Cavo is telling the truth, this whole village is in danger. We have to find and stop these rebels.
The rebels built a campfire north of the river, near the cliffs. I can show you the way from there.
Okay. Open it up, or okay?
No. I won't give him the chance to escape. The traitor stays here until his trial by combat.
Then I invoke blood for blood. I will take Cavo's place until he returns.
You're making a mistake, Chaplain. The clan needs your guidance, not the lies of this bare-armed boy.
The right has been called. Cavo will go with Aloy.
Then I'm going to. If the boy speaks truth, you'll need my blade. If he lies, I'll run him through. I must make arrangements here first. Then I'll bring the boy to the meeting place.
Fine. I'll see you there.
Okay. Can I?
Was there something else?
No, that's it. I just
should
wanted
go.
to open that crate,
See you at
man.
the campfire.
Can't open it. Okay. Let me see where I'm at. Ugh. Love that. And I haven't tried this yet. We'll have to give this a try. Forgot I had put it in there. Okay.
The campfire that Cavo mentioned should be nearby.
What's taking so long? They should be here already.
Someone's waiting ahead. Rebels. Friends of Cavo's. I'm gonna have to take them out to get to that campfire.
You guys, I think I like this one. So I'll Beyblade on their asses. Ooh. Alright, where is he? I thoroughly enjoyed that. Very noisy though. Can't use that yet because there's still people. Don't know where. Ha! I really enjoyed these.
You rebels waiting to ambush whoever showed up? Cavo has some explaining to do. Better wait at the campfire for him and Oroke. I'll pick these up.
Oh my goodness. I think I enjoyed that a little too much, but it was good. There we go.
Found a few of your friends when I got here, Cavo. You're not off to a great start.
They must have been out on patrol. I swear on the 10, I didn't know they'd be here.
What did I tell you? His lies are an open sore. Better we cauterize it now than let it fester.
No! I'm telling the truth!
Untie him.
As you say. But this is a mistake.
And my weapon?
If you think...
Just give it to him, Oroke. We need to get moving.
Lead the way.
I want to reload this.
Up this way.
Come on.
Where are you leading us?
The rebels are stationed at the nearby cliff falls. I took this path when I left my post. The others won't be expecting anyone to come this way.
Or they are, and will be skewered the moment we arrive.
There's the cliff falls.
And there's no one there, as I suspected.
Let's just keep going.
I don't like this.
Well, alright then. Come on, keep going.
Where is everyone?
No rebels, no machine. What did I say?
Over there, by the falls.
Blood of the 10. If that thing runs through Fall's Edge, the village stands no chance.
Then we stop. Right here.
On your lead, Aloy.
Nothing will stand in our way now!
Oh.
Grab your gear. We march on Fall's Edge.
We're being hunted! You trying to creep up on me?
I didn't even see it. Oh, yes, I did.
Bravo! He led them right to us.
I did not pay attention to what this was. A behemoth. Oh shit. Oh, that's one of ours. Oops. my goodness. Okay, this guy has some acid canisters on his back. Let's see if we can't bust them open. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. Oh, come on. Okay, move, dude. Hello, nice to see you.
Need more.
I will defend the lowlands.
Oh, finally. Oh, nice.
We did it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I think that's it.
Keep the pressure on.
Cavo, you're bleeding.
I'll be fine. What matters is the attack was stopped.
Because of your warning, you saved many lives today.
Come on. Let's get you back to Falls Edge.
I guess I cracked some ribs, too.
Go on ahead. I'll see him back to the village.
Okay. I'll let Dekka know what happened.
Okay. Let me restock here. That's good enough. I knew that would go to the inventory. Okay. I think there's a fire somewhere over here. Possibly. No. So,
stood certain.
See you, warrior. You up for a game of strike later?
It's good to see that you survived the foolproof, and you should know that I got to
Okay, that's not the way down.
Well, good thing I
enjoy your time
at
at the settlement. Well, that was acrobatic.
Okay. Hey!
But without Cavo and Oroke. 3 leave, only you return? What happened?
Cavo was telling the truth. The rebels had a behemoth. Cavo was injured in the battle, but we stopped the attack. Oroke...
Regrets that he doubted the boy. Your grandson proved himself to be honest and brave, Chaplain. He's loyal to the lowland.
So you'll release him?
He's earned his freedom. But it'll take many more deeds to earn back the rest of the clan's trust.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Thank you, Aloy.
Indeed. Baal's Edge owes you a great debt. May this begin to repay it.
Thank you.
As soon as you're healed, I have so much to show you.
Welcome back, Cavo.
Okay. Now... Oh, that's a shelter. Find use for key. Did we clear this one? Probably not. Okay, so... what is here? Horned lizard skin. Okay, so let's go here. Let's actually travel from the fire if we can get back to it. Save a path. Shield wires can be fired from certain tripcasters to generate an energy shield between 2 points. The shield will block all projectiles or explosions, but cannot stop physical attacks. If the shield absorbs too much damage, either from you or enemies, it will explode. Nice. Okay, there goes the fire.
You've earned your honor.
Karo's honor. Maybe I was wrong, Chief.
Yeah, let's go from this one. Okay. Let's get this lizard skin.
No room on me. I can send it to my stash.
Right? Okay, should be right in this area. That is a vulture. Oh, it's gone now.
I'm almost done. I was annoying at your age, too.
Ah, got the wishbone. Where are the lizards that I need? Have more luck up here. Well, I guess I'll find it as I'm scuttling around the area.
Frost won't help here. Machine was born for the cold.
Okay, there go the people. And not just run right past them.
Almost done. I was annoyingly impatient at your age, too.
Everything okay? What are you doing out here?
Ask my grandmother. I risked leaving guard duty to look for her. She stopped to see the bloom, and now she won't leave. Since when does she care about flowers?
They're not just flowers, child. They're scarlet stems with a scent that soothes the nerves. Or so I was told many years ago by an Utaru seed tracker.
That's some interesting hair.
Now you're telling stories. If one trespassed here back then, you'd have killed him on sight.
I couldn't. Found him picking flowers, right near here in Tanakh territory. I was all set to strike him down, but he was singing.
Singing?
Can't remember the tune now. Just the lilt of his voice. And his name. Nilo. He decided to stay for a day or two. I took guard duty here so I could keep coming back to him. And he kept delaying his return to Plainsong. For the flowers, he said.
Please don't tell me I'm descended from an Utaro gardener.
Almost. Almost. But the thrill of battle called to me, and he had to return to his people. I've always wondered about the life I missed with him. Whether he misses it too. Would he welcome me in Plainsong? Or at least accept a scarlet stem?
It's a long way to Plainsong, but I get back there now and then. I could pick some scarlet stems and bring them to Nilo, if I can find him.
Please. He was an herbalist there. I know the time has long since passed, but I'd like to know. Well, I'd like him to know. You know what I mean.
I think I do.
Encouraging an old woman? Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't I?
It's cute. Gather scarlet stems. This is like super simple. Possibly. Nice. What's this over here?
You get a strong color out of this.
Okay. Green shine chunk. Scorpion. I think that's hilarious. Crunchy scorpion. Okay. Still can't find that, lizard bit. So... I'm gonna head this way next, I think. Not sure what's there. You guys, there's so much on the map. I haven't even cleared out all the space in here. Okay. So I think this is the way I'm gonna go next. Okay, so we're gonna activate that quest. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you want to see more content from me, please subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next video.